Welcome to the 1970s, a decade when health and fitness became a big part of pop culture. This is the time when aerobics, gyms, and even diet pills became real trends. Today, we will look at how the fitness fad began and what secrets to losing weight were offered in those days. In the 1970s, a healthy lifestyle became part of a new culture. People began to pay more attention to physical fitness, and sports became not only useful, but also fashionable. This decade started trends that are still popular today. Aerobics appeared in the late 70s thanks to personalities like Jane Fonda. Her exercise video courses became a real phenomenon, and millions of people began to exercise at home in front of their televisions. It was a real breakthrough in fitness. With aerobics came the fashion for bright sports clothes. People wore tight leggings, tops, and bright sneakers, which became part of everyday style. It was a time when sport was not only about health, but also about style. At the end of the 70s, the first gyms began to open for the general public. These were places where people could work on their fitness as well as socialize. The halls became more and more popular. Gyms became a real revolution in the fitness culture of the 1970s. They offered a new training format that attracted both men and women. It was a time when simulators began to become available to a wide audience, and playing sports became not only a need, but also a lifestyle. In the early 1970s, gyms were elite establishments attended only by wealthy people. Here you could find modern exercise machines, steam rooms, and even massage rooms. These were places where fitness was combined with luxury. Arnold Schwarzenegger has become a symbol of gym culture. His wins in the Mr. Olympia competition popularized bodybuilding, and his presence in the movie Pumping Iron made gyms fashionable among young people. In the 1970s, modern simulators began to appear, which made it possible to effectively work on various muscle groups. These were lever machines, treadmills, and the first elliptical machines, which became a true revolution in the fitness industry. The gyms of the 70s had a unique atmosphere. These were spacious rooms, with ceilings decorated with mirrors, large exercise machines, and retro music that set the pace for training. People gathered not only for sports, but also for communication. The 1970s was the period when women began to actively visit gyms. They were engaged not only in fitness, but also in strength training, destroying stereotypes that gyms are only for men. Group training became popular in gyms in the 70s. These were not only aerobics classes, but also group strength exercises that created a sense of community and motivation. In the 70s, the profession of personal trainer began to appear. These experts helped people create individual training and diet programs that made going to the gym more effective. Gyms became a center for bodybuilders who dreamed of achieving physical perfection. They trained with heavy weights and participated in competitions that began to gain popularity in the 70s. Many gyms offered special weight loss programs that included cardio and basic strength training. It was a new approach to fitness. Advertising campaigns of the 70s actively promoted a healthy lifestyle. Magazines published articles on exercise, diets, and even special weight loss programs. It was the beginning of a new era of health. Diets were a big part of 70s culture. People actively followed new fad diets that promised quick weight loss. Among them was even the pineapple diet, which suggested eating only pineapples. In the 70s, diet pills became a real hit. They promised instant results, but many of them contained dangerous substances. People did not realize the risks and often resorted to such quick solutions. Jane Fonda became an icon of aerobics. Her courses have inspired millions of people to exercise at home. She was the first to make fitness accessible to everyone. In the late 1970s, home workouts became popular thanks to the new video players. People could exercise at home using exercise videotapes. It made fitness even more accessible. In the 70s, the first protein supplements began to appear. People have used them to improve their training results. This was the beginning of the sports nutrition industry. In the 70s, the first ideas about natural nutrition began to appear. People began to replace diet pills with healthier diets. Outdoor fitness was also popular. People were jogging in parks, walking, and even doing yoga outdoors. It added new emotions to training. Health and fitness TV shows have become popular. They taught people about proper nutrition, shared exercises, and suggested diets. In the 70s, gym advertising was aimed at emphasizing a healthy lifestyle. Advertising posters showed people with toned bodies who achieved success through regular exercise. The fitness industry of the 70s laid the foundation for today's healthy lifestyle. What started as a fashion trend became an important part of culture that is still relevant today.